Social stigma is real, especially when you're undergoing chemotherapy and people see your bulb. After my mastectomy, I felt liberated. Literally, parang freedom from everything. Kasi it was a it was a difficult journey, but the feeling after was more of freedom. Hi, I'm Doc Gia Sison, and I'm a 9-year-old breast cancer survivor. That was February 26 of 2013 when my dad called me. So we had a long conversation. So I had to rest my right hand on my left breast. And then when it just felt like putting my hand on a table. So I already had a huge mass on my left breast then. Fast forward, I talked to my colleague who is a doctor surgeon, and yun, I was for biopsy na, and things went so fast. There are lymph nodes that are affected already. So yun, I was diagnosed with breast cancer stage 2A. Then I was already scheduled for mastectomy roughly a week after. Social stigma is real, especially when you're undergoing chemotherapy and people see your bulb. So at that time, that was my third chemotherapy cycle. I decided to apply for a job, but I wasn't accepted because obviously there's a stigma when you wear a scarf or even when you're walking that no hair, yung freely na kalbo ka. But for me, it shouldn't stop anyone from fighting their battles and even talking about it. From a doctor to a patient, the feeling was like a bungee jump. I started to imbibe empathy more kasi ibang klase kasi pag ikaw na yung nasa place ng pasyente. Even if you knew the answers, you still had a lot of questions. And so I had to park my doctor hat and I really allowed myself the full patient experience, which is also very liberating because I get to ask questions. I get to understand their concerns more, most especially the financial aspect. And of course, whenever we say that nothing is hopeless, I really literally lived that mantra. There's really hope beyond cancer. And sabi nga doon sa hospital that I work with, cancer is just a word and it's not a sentence. So I would always tell that to myself, and that in itself was a way for me to cope and be reminded that there's hope beyond your diagnosis.